Hello, buddies. You're watching Medley with Maria. I'm Andy Dawson. Welcome back to another episode of Decrypting Movies. And in today's episode, we're gonna talk about a very interesting movie that I watched yesterday, Primal Fear. Yes, I wanted to pass time yesterday before the semi-final World Cup FIFA, and then I was watching this movie. It was really long, but a very good movie, and basically fools you at the end. And I'm gonna reveal a lot of spoilers about this movie. So if you don't want to, and if you haven't watched the movie, please do watch the movie and then watch this video. Yes, so Primal Fear is basically a drama thriller, I would say. Not very thrilling, but it's basically the theme is drama, right? And so the scenes move slowly, and it's a 90s movie. And it has that slow poison kind of background music, typical 90s. And then you have two protagonists. The main protagonist is Richard Gere. He's attorney, basically defense attorney, and he's very famous public figure. And usually he goes for the bad guys and tries to save them. And those are is like he has wealthy clients, so he has this reputation. And and then the next protagonist is Edward Norton, the man who played the Hulk for the first time. Hi, Muthukumar. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah. So Edward Norton is the second protagonist, and he's almost like after 40 or 30 minutes, he gets introduced, and basically what happens between these two. And Edward Norton, the character name that he plays is Aaron, and Richard Gere's name is I think Martin. So Martin is a lawyer, basically defense attorney, and Norton. I mean this Aaron, who's played by Norton. He's basically lives in this lives as an altar boy. Sings to us. He's basically like trying to live in a foundation run by a bishop, priest, and we see that he murdered someone and he gets caught by the police. So we do not actually see that he was the one who murdered the bishop. So bishop gets murdered and he gets caught by the police, and Martin decides to defend him, like he's trying to save him, like he's not the one who killed the bishop. There is someone else in the room, and that third person is the one who killed bishop. So the whole movie is on this case now. So inciting incidents is when it's a national news. Okay, so he's being chased by police, Aaron, and this is being live telecasted, and Martin sees this in a live telecast, and he decides, okay, I'll defend this guy. He's going to get arrested, and I'll defend this guy. So he contacts him in the jail, and he says that you don't have to pay me anything. I'm gonna do pro bono, which means I'm gonna work for you for free, and I'll try to save you, get out of jail. And we all believe that Norton is the one. Is not the one who killed the bishop, and everybody else in the movie, all other characters except Martin, believe that he's the one who killed the bishop. But as scenes progress, our what do you say? Our doubts are getting wavering, like they are oscillating between two ends, whether he killed it or he didn't kill it. If he didn't kill it, then who he didn't kill him, who killed him? And we come to know about the bishop's personal life, that he has a craving for sexual acts, and he's been forcing these altar boys and girls to have sex with each other, and he records them in a tape and he keeps them in private. And then these things are revealed, and we see the different nature of the bishop. So until then, bishop is a very respected personality in the community and in the city, and is a very famous personality. And this being revealed, this tape being uncovered, it comes as a really huge shock. And there's this property issues that he and other famous wealthy professionals are involved. And basically it's like getting into a dirty field where you get dirt everywhere. So he's uncovering a lot of things. uh, Delay is there, I think. Yeah, and there's this property issues. I think it's fine. Slight delay is fine. Maybe you should refresh and check. Yes. Finally, it is revealed that Aaron has multiple personality disorder, and basically the other personality. So this personality is very naive. This altar boy is a very innocent, naive, and he's unbelievable. He doesn't even speak properly. He stutters, and he has this other character called Roy, and this guy is like basically a psychopath, and he's the one who killed the bishop and also his girlfriend. And so this becomes like a mistrial now, and they have to plead for insanity, which means that you're saying that my client is not mentally stable, and he's having a disorder, so you cannot treat him like a criminal, so he needs to have special treatment. So that's not the way he wanted the lawyer, Martin, no, attorney. And somehow he makes them understand, the judge and the other opposing lawyers, that this guy has some issues and he's not the one who killed. This is an innocent boy. He doesn't even know how to speak properly, and he was basically being abused by the bishop, and he didn't kill the bishop. There is another personality inside him, and that personality, who's called as Roy, killed the bishop. And then everybody agrees that yes, and in one scene just before the climax, he kind of reveals this character, the other personality, Roy, in front of the whole court, and everybody's shocked that this innocent kid had such a violent natured character, another personality inside him. And since they saw it in the first hand, in front of their eyes, so they believe that he is kind of not mentally stable. He needs to be treated, and the trial is going to be mistrial now, and everybody's like, okay, win-win. And then there is an anticlimax at the end, which is the spoiler I'm going to tell you. So at the end, it is revealed that he did not have multiple personality disorder. In fact, he was acting all along. So it was Roy is the actual character, and he invented this Aaron, the innocent naive kid, so that everybody will get deceived, and he was practically playing, as like playing as two characters. So he doesn't have any mental issues. He was just playing as two personalities, and he made everyone believe that he had multiple personality disorder, and he kind of got away with the case, and he doesn't have to be punished now. So he's just going to be get treated. And this is a major shock to our main protagonist Martin, because he's always won cases, and even in this case he is won. He somehow got him out of jail, but that the client has fooled him all along. Comes as a shock, and he's left in a very awful position. He's trying to go out, and there are these reporters. He sees them that he's not in a mood to speak. He goes through the back door, and there the movie ends. So this whole movie is about duplicity, people having two faces. You see the three main characters, Martin. So he's famous. He's putting a face that he's taking care of these bad guys not going to jail. So he defends them, and he makes sure that they don't go to jail. He always looks up the bad, takes care of the bad guys. And but actually why he does that is something he reveals in between. And in fact, he believes that not all good person tend to do bad stuff, and you should not be judged for that. So that's why he's defending these guys, criminals. And in fact, that in the end he gets fooled by his own client is something he couldn't take it. And Edward Norton, again, this character Aaron and Roy, his nature is also we feel that he has multiple personality disorder, and he has two faces. And then the bishop, everybody thinks great of him. He's like a priest. He has this very respectable position, and he's renowned for good stuff. And basically a member of church, right? But then after this tape gets revealed, and we come to know about his second face, the private ugly face, that he makes the altar boys and girls to do sexual acts and record them in the name of purging the evil. So the whole movie is about two-face, I would say, basically how people are wearing different faces, in their private place as well, in the public place. So they have two different faces. We all have, right? So, and then Primal Fear. Why the movie is named is Primal Fear? I think if you see all the characters, basically they're trying to survive and especially this the secondary protagonist Edward Norton's character. So he's been abused as a child by his father, and then he's into this foundation. There he's abused by the bishop. So he needed to survive, and so he is he is invented the skill of acting as two different personalities to get away with stuff. And yes, I think the whole movie is about duplicity and being having two faces. So that came out really well. I think the ending was kind of fascinating because until that point, it was interesting whenever we see the Roy character because he's aggressive, violent, and when he comes, it's completely two different acts by Edward Norton. And then at the climax, he kind of reveals that I never had multiple personality disorder. I was just acting all along. That was like, I have seen many movies where if you fool the audience at the last moment, the movie is gives you a very good feeling, and it makes you think that you watched a great movie. And I think this a very great movie. And I get, now I get the reason why Edward Norton got Hulk role. Basically, Hulk role is kind of alter ego, right? So you have Professor and then Hulk. So he has played such characters. If you see Primal Fear, Fight Club also Edward Norton and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is the alter ego of what do you say? It's a personality that he created. Edward Norton created in the movie, and then Hulk. So basically, all these are stereotypes for him, and I think that's why he got the Hulk role. He should have continued to act as Hulk. I don't know why he was dropped or he gave up Hulk. He's extraordinary actor, I would say. I think this launched his career. This movie Primal Fear launched his career, and he was nominated for Academy Awards, Oscars, but I think he didn't win it. But it's absolutely wonderful. You should watch it twice minimum. Once for Edward Norton and once for Richard Gere. Both of them have given excellent performance, and I'm sure you'll love this movie. It's 2 hours. It's pretty long, and it's pretty slow and dull at certain moments, but it's kind of symbolic. There are a lot of symbolism employed in the movie, so you need to watch it with keen eye to understand what exactly is being conveyed. And look out for Edward Norton's aggressive personality, Roy. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm watching it. I'm watching myself in a laptop, and there's no lag, so I don't think there is a lag issue. Maybe due to network connectivity, you would have had the lag. Okay, you guys have voted. A couple of them voted. Yes, you have different personalities. I have multiple personalities. I'm an extrovert, introvert, and I tend to choose, based on situation and place. I choose, what to be extrovert or introvert. So I have different personalities. As you can see, in all my short movies, I create a lot of characters, right? Mr. Black, Master Jackie Chan, and then there is Anchor Bobby coming up. I hope you love Anchor Bobby because I've planned more episodes for him. So yeah, everybody has different personalities. You just have to figure it out. Yes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Decrypting Movies episode number 35, Primal Fear. It's a very good movie. It's available on Netflix. It's 2 hours, almost like 2 hours, 10 minutes in length. And it's basically a drama, but suspense, thriller, drama. So you'll be hooked till the end. And it's performance-based movie. I wouldn't say it's a concept movie, but it's a performance, more on the performance level. So you gotta enjoy the performance of Edward Norton and Richard Gere, and also other characters. They are not just characters, but built and aid the protagonist in different levels. And yes, you should check it out. Do watch the movie if you are able to watch it. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And see you until the next episode. Thank you for the live chat members, Muthu Kumar. Yes, I'm sorry that you are facing delay issues, but I hope it will be alright soon. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Do watch King Payment if you haven't watched it, and I'll meet you in the next episode. Until then, you're watching Medley with Maddie. I'm Maddie Dawson. Bye bye.